Hey everyone, Brickhouse here. Let's talk Target. Target has been going down a similar path as Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light. Um, I know Target's had their Pride collection for about 10 years now. I think it's been 10 years. They released their annual Pride collection and, prominently display it in their stores. Now, keep in mind, these companies, these corporations, they're doing this stuff because they have investors to answer to. And I'm not talking investors like you and me. I'm talking like the BlackRocks, the Vanguards, the guys with the big Wall Street money. Those guys are going to the board, telling the board, hey, you need to do this. And the board goes to their CEO and says, hey, you need to do this. And the CEO on down goes, hey, you need to do this. And then it's done. That's an oversimplification of how it works. But so yeah, Target's been in the news recently. And their stock's taking a hit. So this is from the Daily Mail. Target in free fall. Retail giant stock is downgraded by JP Morgan after 14 billion is wiped off its value in 2 weeks. Amid backlash over its Pride tuck-friendly swimwear range. Retail giant Target suffered another financial setback after JP Morgan downgraded its stock as its market value plummeted by $14 billion. Amid backlash to its controversial LGBTQ Pride product release. The Battle brand shares dropped for the 9th consecutive day Wednesday, falling by a further 2.14% as the company is in the midst of its longest stock losing streak in 23 years. Now, I will tell you, the way the tide is going to turn is if people keep up the pressure on these companies and all they worry about is their stock price. So if you keep the pressure up and the stock keeps going down and down and down and down, guess what? That means the BlackRocks and the Vanguards are losing money, which is a good thing. Before the controversy, the company's market value had been $74 billion, with shares trading at $160.96 at the close of markets on May 17th. And despite efforts by the brand to backpedal on its disastrous campaign, continuous stock falls led JP Morgan to downgrade its stock from neutral to overweight on Thursday, citing too many concerns rising. We continue to believe that the consumer is broadly weakening while the share of wallet shift away from goods, 51% of Target sales, is ongoing, wrote JP Morgan analyst Christopher Horvers, according to MarketWatch. Horvers also cited recent company controversies as the reason Target has suffered devastating financial losses, which came after an impressive run of 12 consecutive positive quarters. It comes as the chain seeks to recover from backlash against the product line, with some customers taking particular offense to its female swimwear range, which came with the option to tuck male genitalia. As customers rebelled against the move, the brand made adjustments to its Pride merchandising plans, including removing displays that have been at the center of the most significant confrontational behavior at some of its stores. CEO Brian Kernell said in a statement last week. Now, I will say this, and I said this in another video. If you are going to target and confronting employees over the Pride collection, stop. Just stop. They have nothing to do with that decision or those decisions. It comes from the top. Your beef is with the CEO, upper management, C-suite level, VPs, presidents, whoever. Your issue, your beef is not with the average Target employee. I cannot stress that enough. Some southern stores were forced to move merchandise, many of which were designed by Eric Carnell, a transgender man and self-proclaimed Satanist, to the back of the stores. It was done to avoid a Bud Light situation, a disastrous marketing decision to promote Bud Light's beer with trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney following a consumer boycott of its Pride Month items. Carnell, a British designer whose slogans includes "Satan loves pronouns." Yeah, I bet Satan does love pronouns. Introduced a collection featuring bags and similar paraphernalia, as well as a handful of other items which were pulled by Target. Carnell said his designs, which are printed on pins, stickers, and t-shirts, have been labeled satanic, but were not those being sold in Target as part of Pride Month. Companies like Target that launch products and campaigns for Pride Month seek to profit from LGBTQ people, but fail to stand by them when challenges arise, Carnell said. It's a very dangerous precedent to set, that if people just get riled up enough about the products that you're selling, you can completely distance yourself from the LGBT community when and if it's convenient, said Carnell. No, people just don't like it pushed in their face. They don't like it targeted to kids. If you're an adult, fine. You do you, you be you, do what. It's when it starts being targeted to kids and children that's where the problem arises. You know, there used to be a time where nobody really promoted sexuality out in public. But for some reason, not necessarily the LGB part of it, but the T part of it has really started promoting sexuality. I don't want to know what you're doing in your bedroom. If you're going to take a stance and say that you care about the LGBT community, you need to take a stand regardless. In tandem, LGBTQIA plus communities slammed the retailer, as did Governor Gavin Newsom. Go figure, Gavin Newsom, who accused Target of systematically attacking the gay community. You know, the gay community's been buying clothes at Target, Walmart, Sears, Montgomery Ward's, Kmart, Dillard's, Macy's, Famous Bar, Venture. I'm sure I'm forgetting some big box stores for years. Why do we need Pride Month clothing? Because we're trying to be more diverse and inclusive. No. Clothes are clothes. Nobody had a problem if you were a gay man or a lesbian woman and walked into a store and bought a t-shirt or a pair of pants or a pair of shorts or whatever the case may be for the last, 100 years. He wrote on Twitter on May 24th, CEO of Target Brian Cornell, selling out the LGBTQIA plus community to extremists is real profile encouraged. This isn't just a couple of stores in the South. There is a systematic attack on the gay community happening across the country. Wake up, America. No, there's not a systematic attack on the gay community, Mr. Newsom. We don't care if you're gay, if you're bi, if you're lesbian. We don't care. It's about the kids. This doesn't stop here. You're black, you're Asian, you're Jewish, you're a woman, you're next. No. In retaliation, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene wrote, "No one is attacking the gay community, Gavin. They don't want their children forcefully exposed to the radical side of pride with tuck-it and binding children's clothes and messaging while simply shopping at Target. We don't support your California child genital mutilation industry. As a matter of fact, I want to end it." Angered customers called for the retailer to be boycotted. One wrote, Target is far worse than Bud Light ever was. Time to boycott. Another said, all Christians and religious need to boycott Target. We need to send a message to these woke companies that choose evil as their marketing tactic. It's just sick. Target Pride Month partner boasts about Satanism. Satan respects pronouns. The retailer's been on the firing line for a host of other LGBTQIA+ related issues, which include an alleged partnership with a K-12 education group focusing on convincing schools to adopt policies which will help restrict parents' knowledge about their child's ongoing in-school gender transition. The education group, according to Fox, provides sexually explicit books to schools as part of its gender-based curriculum. I'm not going to even get into the gay and lesbian straight educational network. That's a whole nother bag of worms. So, let's see. Tell me what you think. What's your opinion of the Target boycott? What's your opinion of Target's Pride collection? Share your comments down below. If you would, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet to the channel. Share this video with your friends. Hit the notification bell to get notified when my content, my videos get uploaded here to YouTube on a daily basis. You can also catch me over on Rumble and Odyssey also. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you later.